The story is what's crazy about this car is because the guy owned it for so many years. He's the third owner, but technically he's probably the second owner. It's really been owned by one guy pretty much the entire time. Original owner bought it, had it for a year, then the guy in between had it for 58 years, and then this guy got it for 2 or 3 years. So one guy took a lot of care of this car, and you could see it's got flaws in it. It's not a perfect car at all, but it's an original car, and we got history on it. We got the original title, a picture of it. We have all the paperwork, handwritten documents when the guy bought it, and everything he did to it. So
it doesn't come around often.
No. Well, you got a sweet one in here.
Yeah. So the good, bad, and the ugly. I'm not here to show you all the good things about the car.
Okay, let's see it.
As you well know as myself, you sell cars.
Yep.
I don't need you to sell your car. You know what I mean? If you want to buy the car, that's great. Dings, scratches, and blemishes.
Yep. Okay.
But as you can see from the cracking, this is the original paint. I've been told it several times.
Okay.
True or not true? It's not, I don't know.
So far, it looks good.
Yeah, I've had body guys do the same thing you're doing. They're like, "No, man, this is the original paint." Then I get other people going, "No, man, you can see this." And I'm like, "Dude, I don't know." There would have been no reason. Listen, this documentation for this car, he would have put it on there. When you see it, you're gonna be like, "Oh yeah."
You have that in there or in here?
I got it right there.
Yeah, let's see it.
Oh yeah. When I got the car, this is what I was given.
Okay.
And this is the documentation from this gentleman from the moment he bought it. Starts right there. And then goes through here.
Oh wow, 1967, the mileage, bearings, this is I guess the work he did, carburetor, oil, all the way up to the 90s.
Yep. And then of course I took over and I started making my own card of what I've done over the last 2 years. And most of the asterisks are on the back. So of course, as soon as I start driving it with 114,000 miles on it,
Okay.
it was a little bit more than that. Whatever I have down here. Well, on the other
So
side
what about
there.
the time in between 97 and 2000?
Okay,
It's
so the guy dies, sits in his garage, and they can't sell it because it's an estate. You know, it's in his estate. Nobody is willing to get rid of it, stuff like that. They don't know what to do with it.
Wow.
So it sits with another car. He had another convertible Mustang that was sitting next to it. This guy was in the fire department. I did a lot of research on him.
Okay.
It's on. Oh, and I actually have the original bill of sale. So he buys his car.
You have it?
So
Okay. This is the stuff that most people don't care about unless you're crazy like me or you're an older guy. They care about stuff like this. Look how cool that is. This is the original title from 1966. When Mr. Carl Crack, he bought it. And he was a Baltimore fighter, which is so cool. He paid $1,495 for it. 12/16/1966, December 16th. So he probably brought this as a Christmas present for himself. That is cool. That you don't see all the time. And so we come across these cars all the time, but you don't see stuff like that. And that's what makes me chase these cars. I love stuff like this. I'm weird.
No,
like, see that little,
here,
that little paperwork you have is so cool.
I'm going to send this to you right
Now this is not original to the car, which gentleman did tell me, but the rally pack, this would have been on a GT car, which would be an A code. But nonetheless, I think it gives it a good look. I would not have the heart to change the motor.
Change the motor.
I was thinking when originally buying it to change the motor, but not with a story like that.
The first thing that I heard, get and pop that hood if you want, and I'll hit you with a light.
Tiny little 6-cylinder.
So now, you'll see there's brand new transmission lines on the other side. So when I still have the original
Yeah, I see him.
radiator,
Okay.
the dude who did the radiator, he didn't want to spin the nipples off down there because he would have broke the radiator.
Okay.
So we just put a brand new one on. Like anybody's gonna be scanned.
No.
But
I've seen people have roof racks on these, believe it or not.
I wouldn't doubt it.
A little bit back here.
I bought cars like this that actually had toe hitches.
She don't want to go.
She will.
No, I mean she don't want to leave you.
Oh. We just pulled points in this.
It's okay.
2 months ago. Oh God, that's hilarious. Yeah, you're right. She may not want to go.
All right, guys. I don't think she didn't want to leave, but now she's fired up.
There you go. Sorry about that.
It's okay.
She don't want to leave, man.
Can you pull it out or no?
Yeah.
It's a Survivor.
Oh, no doubt now.
Yep.
You want to go for a quick spin?
Please, you drive.
Window rolls all the way up,
This one.
but that does too. They both roll all the way up, but when you want to take it down, sometimes it sticks, and you gotta kind of do that.
Okay.
Forgot about that till we were.
The only thing that hurts it is the 6-cylinder, but it's original, so it's one of those love or hate it.
You know, every car show I've been to, that's the rule of thumb. Oh man, I'm so glad you kept it original like this,
Yeah.
man. You don't see this anymore, blah, blah, blah. And then you get some other people, oh, I'm dropping 289 and not with this, that, and the other thing. It's like,
Well, that's what I was thinking at first.
well,
At first, I got a perfect engine for it, and then it's like, I don't think I could do that.
I told you all the shocks, leaf springs, everything's been upgraded, front and back. Because I don't want to say I planned on keeping it, but I kind of planned on keeping it.
So it's original car, but it has some modest upgrades for drivability.
For safety.
Safety, right.
Yeah, safety. Anything I did was for comfort of the driver. Tried not to take away from the originality of it, but when you got leaf springs that are sagging, you know, what
No, you got to fix that.
you know, I could have kept them and, you know, say, oh, here's the original leaf springs. Well, okay.
You're firm on the price.
No, I ain't going.
No budget.
Listen, you know me.
No, I know.
I'll
I know.
put it in.
It's a nice car, guys. Another seller firm on the price, which is fine. They're good cars. What do you think, Tyler? You give me that smirk.
I like the story.
Yeah,
Nice.
I know. The story is what's crazy about this car is because the guy owned it for so many years. He's the third owner, but technically he's probably the second owner. It's really been owned by one guy pretty much the entire time. Original owner bought it, had it for a year. Then the guy in between had it for 58 years, and then this guy got it for 2 or 3 years. So, one guy took a lot of care of this car, and you could see it's got flaws in it. It's not a perfect car at all, but it's an original car, and we got history on it. We got the original title, a picture of it. We have all the paperwork, handwritten documents when the guy bought it, and everything he did to it. So
It doesn't come around often.
no. So we're gonna shake his hand, pay him, give him his money. All right, sir. I love the car.
You like it?
We have a deal. What we agreed upon.
Sounds good.
Yeah, I'll get you paid. I got cash money. Okay, guys, so we bought that fastback, and here's the deal. Do we keep it original and sell it the way it is? That's a time capsule. Do we keep it original the way it is? Or do we do a swap to it? Because I came out here to buy it for a customer, John, and he wants me to throw a nice 289 that I have in it and a 4-speed and make it a fun driver. I just don't know if I have the heart to do it. This car was awesome. The story was great. I come across these classics every day, and they usually change hands 25 times. And this is one that's been, we can trace the history to the original owner. The second owner had it for 50 plus years. I don't think I have the heart to do it. Let me know what you guys think. I hope you enjoyed this episode. We came around with a good deal. We paid his asking price for it. You can't find cars like this. And we found one today here in Jersey. So let's get it back to Philly. Let's see the work we're going to do to it. I'm definitely going to address a couple concerns that I have to it and just preserve the quality a little bit, and then we'll find an owner for it. If you want to buy this car, go to bobevansclassics.com. If it's on the website, it's for sale. If not, then it's probably sold. Appreciate you guys checking out our page. God bless the USA. If you're a veteran, you get a discount at my business. Thank you for serving our country. We appreciate you. God bless the USA. I will talk to you guys later.